Welcome to another edition of Whiskey, Games, and Nerd Stuff. Today's whiskey, we're going to continue with the delicious Basil Hayden Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Once again, I love the banding around it. It's so cool. And then today's Nerd Stuff is, I mentioned the other day that I was given a gift from a friend on a subscription service from Bespoke. This is not advertised or sponsored or whatever that is. This is just a friend gave me the gift, and I got this, I think it was the day before yesterday. Thought it was kind of cool, and thought I would do a quick video on it. One of the things that I've noticed, and I've had this subscription service for a while now, is there's some really cool stuff that I've gotten, but I can't always say it's stuff I'd go out there and buy, but it's cool stuff to have. You know, sometimes we find those stuff that we have, and there's the stuff that we want. There's stuff that we need and stuff that we want. And I think one of the cool things about giving gifts to somebody is, it's stuff that they don't necessarily need, but they'd want, but they wouldn't spend their own money on it. And I think this is a good example of this. Is if I saw this on the shelf, I don't know if I'd go around out of my way to buy it, but having it is really cool. Basically, it's a little personalized fireplace from FLIKRFIRE, which, I already know some uses for this. And one of these is, I had mentioned the other day that when I go out to Phoenix, I've got a group of friends that I go out to a speakeasy on, and often we'll sit outside on their deck at night and play Magic the Gathering or even D&D. We've done a lot of D&D games, and I thought this would be perfect to have in the middle of the table for those that don't have the little fireplace in the middle of their table. Just put a little bit of fuel in there, light it, and just kind of have that as an ambiance. And then, of course, this is how you smother it. But I just thought it was cool. I can see some opportunities for this for people who have, on their decks, having one or two of these on the table, kind of having it there. You can roast marshmallows on it. It's kind of one of those things. Again, I don't know if I went out in the store and I saw this, I would run out and pick it up, but that's definitely well made. This thing is heavy. Well built, and I can kind of see how cool this would be just from some of the stuff that you can do on it. So this is one of those things where I thought it was cool. I just happened to get it when I'm back at the plate location. I travel a lot, so sometimes my mail kind of stacks up, and this is one of the things that was in there. So I don't know if they had sent this out recently or if this is something that's been out there for a while, but I kind of thought it was cool. A little personalized fireplace, to me it kind of was cool. And of course, this Basil Hayden whiskey, this bourbon, oh man, this is so good. This is delicious. It's definitely, I can tell the more I've been drinking it, I do get the finish is like a sweet fruit, but man, this is smooth. I could probably drink this entire bottle and just enjoy it for the night, but then I wouldn't get much done, would I? So I'm going to try and just slowly enjoy this over the next couple videos. But this is definitely a whiskey that's going to stay on my shelf and go out and buy a bigger bottle. I know I've done another video, if it's already posted, about a subscription service. I am curious for those out there. I know I see their ads all the time for this Bespoke. And it's one of those things where, for those that either have it themselves or have been gifted, do you like the subscription boxes? I know there's some really cool ones out there. I know I've looked at some comic book ones and some kind of nerdy type stuff ones that I've been thinking about getting for myself or some friends. But I know these can always be hit and miss. So, other than this particular subscription service with them, are there other subscription services out there, especially with the holidays and anybody's birthdays coming up, or just a general gift, that you would recommend that you've had good experience with? And are there any that you've had bad experience with? What has been your experience with the subscription boxes? Do you like it? Is it cool stuff? How easy is it to go to their website to see what's actually coming? Is the price point good? Do you find unique things? Something like this is kind of unique. I don't recall seeing this at a store, but this is kind of, even if you didn't use this, just having this kind of on your whiskey bar would kind of be cool. And I'm always looking for cool, unique items to place on the bar. One of these days I'll do a video of the bar and just kind of some of the stuff that's there. But when I'm done traveling, you know, as you'll notice, you'll see some different backgrounds on here depending on what state I'm in, since I do travel around a bit. But this is something I wanted to do real quick. I thought it was cool. Again, I do appreciate everybody who watches these videos. It does really mean a lot. And until next time, cheers.